Well, you just saw her sing for us brilliantly, as always. Joss Stone is here. We can't stop chatting. We've already started chatting. It's wonderful to have you here. I was saying, you haven't moved over here, have you? Because we know you've lived abroad in Nashville, is it, for such a long time?
I've been there for just 3 years now.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I've kind of been running around the world for a long time.
Yeah.
And then when I got pregnant with Violet, I just said, right, I need to live somewhere. This will do.
You need a base.
Yeah, and there's so much music there.
Of course.
I thought, yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
But now I kind of want to come home now because I've got my babies and...
And what is the drawback? I mean, it can't be the weather. The weather's not the draw, but it's family, isn't it, for you?
Yeah, it is. So I'm one of 4 and all of my siblings have had children in the last year. So we now, all of us have little ones. And I want my little ones to grow up with their little ones.
Yep.
So I have to come back.
Your parents must be exhausted.
Yeah.
All these grandchildren all at once, you know.
Yeah.
It's absolutely wonderful. And I know that, I mean, that music that you were just singing there is so sublime and it's wonderful to hear your voice live. But I always keep thinking, that voice came out of you at 13. You're this tiny little body. Can you remember back, you know, when you were, I think it was what's it called, Star for the Night?
Star for a Night with Jane McDonald.
Yes!
That was so fun, yeah. I do have some memory of it. I was so young.
You were tiny?
Yeah.
You were still 13, were you?
Yeah, it's a bit of a blur now.
I bet it is.
Yeah, but it was terrifying.
Were you aware then that your voice was special and different and quirky and unexpected? I think the thing about you, your voice is so unexpected,
right.
if that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I liked my voice for a very long time. I think everyone else did. And I was like, oh, no, it's not right, it's not right. And now I feel like I've got a bit more of a handle of it, you know? You learn your craft as you go. But I had to learn in front of everyone, you know, in front of the world.
Yeah.
But it's a good way to do it, I think. Keep the standard high.
It's incredible. And tell us about, I mean, why have you waited this long for a Christmas album?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
So next year we're celebrating 20 years on stage.
Yeah.
And the whole time I haven't done a Christmas album.
Yeah.
What is that about?
Yeah.
I think...
Your back catalogue needed one.
It needed one, yes. And the stars didn't quite align. And I think it's because the world, the universe, was waiting for my babies to turn up.
Oh,
you can't have a Christmas record without your kids.
You might love Christmas as a child, but when you have children, Christmas takes on a whole new importance in your life, doesn't it?
Magic becomes part of Christmas again.
It really does.
As it was for you when you were a tiny kid.
Yes.
Then you start having adult Christmases, which is fun.
They're all right.
Not the same.
Not the same.
And then the kids, they bring the magic back.
It's all back.
So it's great.
Now, talking of magic, there is a certain Stevie Wonder somewhere who, I understand, there's a voicemail.
Yes. Stevie!
Steve, tell us what this is about.
Call me back!
Because this is the song that you've just sung for us live, isn't it? It's a Stevie Wonder original. Tell us a bit about...
So I was worried about covering it without asking permission. So I give him a call. I said, Stevie, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to cover your song. I'm really hoping that he doesn't mind. I still haven't heard back. He may actually be, you know, peeved.
You see, of course, the thing in that whole story is you've got Stevie Wonder's phone number in your phone, which is
but he didn't call me back.
He didn't call... and that's because you performed with him at such a young age.
Yeah.
Just remind us.
When you, as a musician, you work in a certain genre of music. So when I play a festival, there's a lot of other artists that are in the soul world.
Yeah.
So I've bumped into him over the years many, many times.
Wow.
But the first time was at the Super Bowl. And that was like...
That's crazy.
That was amazing, right? What a crazy gig to get.
Is that you there at the Super Bowl there?
Yes, that's it, yeah.
That is... How old were you there?
Probably 17, something
You
like
haven't aged at all.
Oh, yes, I have.
No, you literally haven't.
That's very sweet.
Can I just ask you an odd question? The red lip, right? Because you've always been so... Where did the red lip come from? Because I was like, wow, that's a new look for you.
I get bored and I thought, let me just change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I cut all my hair off and I was like, yeah, I'll do something.
Are you wearing shoes now?
Nope.
Oh, OK. Hang on, let's see the feet.
I did bring them, but I just thought, no,
you have to prove it. She's still not wearing shoes, however many years later.
It's so much more comfortable, isn't it? And every time I start singing, I just feel like I'm going to fall over if I'm wearing shoes. I feel like completely stuck.
Yes.
So I just take them off and be done with that.
Can I just say your little baby's sleeping? How old is your baby?
His baby, my baby is 8 weeks now.
Literally 8 weeks old baby.
8 weeks,
Who's rocking?
That's my mum.
Hello, Mum. Hello.
Little Shackleton and Mum.
Oh, I bet she's desperate for you all to come home. What's the thought then there? Would you go back? Is it Devon you're from originally?
Yeah, I'm actually from Dover.
Dover?
Yeah, brought up in Devon.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're both really my home.
Devon's an amazing place to grow up, isn't it, though? Would you want your kids to grow up in Devon,
Definitely.
do you think? Yeah.
It's so wholesome.
It is so wholesome.
It's nice. You feel like, yeah, the kids would be safe here. You know, they'd be surrounded by cows and horses.
Yeah.
That's a good vibe
And
for kids.
I read about you really interestingly that actually becoming a mum completely, I mean, as it does for all mums actually, you do change your priorities. But you said that you found making decisions so easy once your children arrived. Because your answer was, at the time, Violet wins.
Yeah.
Your daughter wins. Whatever the answer is.
Always.
Am I going to do that?
Exactly.
How does it impact her?
Is it going to work for her?
Yeah.
And her sleep? Is it going to work for her sleep? Is that going to be okay?
Yeah.
You know, it's not really about the gig. It's not really about, OK, well, how many eyes are we going to get on the record or how much money we're going to make on the gig? It's not about that. It's about the babies.
Yeah, it really is.
They always win. And they should always win.
Yeah, and are you... And you've embraced fame in a really interesting way, haven't you? You sort of... You're out there,
I kind of unembraced it.
Right, exactly. I find that really fascinating about how you've had a huge success and yet remained really quite quiet.
Yeah, I like it better that way.
You like it?
It's much nicer more for me and for the family.
Yeah.
I think there's a certain amount that you need in order for people to come to your show.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no one's there.
Like this. It's lovely to have you on, to sing.
Yeah, exactly.
But you want to go back to the babies eventually.
Yes. So I can say to everyone, hello, I'm playing a gig tomorrow, please come. But if it's constant and every time you walk out your house, there's press and it's like, if you nurture that too much, you're not going to have a very enjoyable life.
I think,
so you have to
for young pop stars, I mean, you're an incredible example of how to get fame at a young age, but keep your head screwed on.
Yeah, just choose happy. You have to always choose happy.
Well, it's a great
message. If that's stressful,
message.
then just don't do it.
Oh, I love that. Joss, absolutely wonderful to have you in. What a great, calming energy you have.
Oh, thank
it's
you.
actually wonderful. It's really
that's
lovely.
Thank you.
Your whole Christmas album, Merry Christmas Love, is out now.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the baby.
Oh, thank you so
Well
much.
done.